There was a river no one dared to cross. They say the river had eyes, and if you stared long enough, it stared back. But one girl, one foolishly brave girl, did more than stare. She fell in love with what was inside, and that was the beginning of the story the elders still whisper. Hi besties, welcome back to Tales by Becky. Nkem was the daughter of a fisherman who feared the river more than he loved his own boat. Every morning, Nkem fetched water but always stayed longer than she should. She said the river made her feel calm, as if it was listening. The villagers warned her, "The river takes what it loves, Nkem. Don't let it love you." But one day, as the sun began to set and the wind whispered across the waves, Nkem heard something, a voice, deep and calm, calling her name from beneath the water. That night, Nkem could not sleep. The river's voice followed her into her dreams, and when she woke up, there he was, a stranger, standing inside her hut, dripping with water, wearing a smile that looked both kind and dangerous.
"You saved me,"
he said softly.
"I was drowning in loneliness. You came when no one else dared to."
His name was Omaji, and his eyes shimmered like the river in moonlight. He brought her pearls from the deep, fish that sparkled, and gold that never rusted. Nkem fell in love, fast and deep, but every night when the moon rose high, Omaji would disappear into the water again. The villagers grew suspicious. "Where does your lover go, Nkem?" they asked. "No man disappears into the night and returns smelling like the sea." Nkem followed him one night. She crept to the riverbank and saw him walk into the water, but he didn't sink. He became the water. His skin turned silver, his hair flowed like waves, and she finally understood. Her lover was not a man. The next morning, he appeared again, sadness in his eyes.
"You know the truth now,
He said,
but I still want you. Come to my world beneath the river. Be my bride. I will give you a kingdom where sorrow does not exist."
Nkem's heart trembled. She loved him, but she loved her home too. "If I go," she asked, "will I ever see my people again?" Omaji looked away.
"Not as you are."
Still, love is blind and brave. Nkem took his hand. The river opened like a door, and they vanished beneath the waves. Beneath the river was a kingdom of light and silence. Fish glowed like lanterns, and spirits danced like mist. Nkem wore a crown made of pearls and shells, but soon she realized the river never slept. The water whispered the names of those who drowned, the cries of those lost. And every full moon, Omaji turned into something else. His face darkened. His voice echoed like thunder.
"You cannot leave me,
He growled one night.
for you were my bride long before you were born."
The gods had cursed him long ago. Every century, he would fall in love with the same soul, the same woman, reborn again and again. This time, she was Nkem, but she refused to be bound by the river's chains. She whispered a prayer her grandmother once taught her. What the river gives, the wind can take away. The wind roared, waves crashed, the kingdom trembled. Omaji cried out,
"If you leave me now, you will forget me forever."
She looked back at him, tears mixing with the water. "Then let my heart forget," she said, "but let my soul remember." The river released her, carrying her lifeless body back to the shore. The next morning, Villagers found Nkem by the river bank, alive but silent. She never spoke again. Yet, every time she smiled, the river rippled gently. And on nights when the moon glows full, some say you can still see her walking along the water's edge, a woman waiting for a love that comes with the tide. Love is like the river, the elders says. It gives, it takes, and sometimes it remembers more than it should. The moral of this story: not everything that feels peaceful is safe. Sometimes what we love the most can quietly lead us away from ourselves.